And this is the Coyote engine that I plan on making haul ass. It's off a 2015 F-150. My plans with this are make it a full Mustang Coyote with a 10.5 compression ratio. It's the only difference that it'll have. So to begin with, already ordered a couple parts. Already taken off the cast iron manifolds. One of the threads came out, this one right here. So I just took off the nut with a 1/4-inch socket ratchet and then a 15-inch combo wrench. It came with this broken. I don't know what this is, if anybody can tell me. I don't know. I'm thinking it's a low oil sensor maybe, because I know this is a oil pressure switch. And then I didn't know what the heck this was. And then after further research, it came out to be a block heater. So that's gonna just serve as a plug, I guess. Everything all in all looks good. When I bought it, they specified it would come with a flywheel. Well, it came without a damn flywheel. So they're getting one shipped out now. I think it should be here sometime by hopefully Saturday. Doesn't matter though. I don't need it anytime soon. I've removed valve covers. Well, before that I removed number 8 and number 4 coils. Took them out, took the spark plug out. Everything looks brand spanking new, which was crazy. The valve covers, I got them taken off. Everything looks legit, looks good. The manifold has already come off once or twice, maybe once. But I just put everything back on, tighten a couple of bolts down so that nothing gets in there. So far I have figured out that the water pump is good. Right here, everything works. It looks pretty dang impressive to me. I'll probably need the O-ring. Well, not probably, I will for sure. And then thermostat, I don't know if I should change that out to like a 160 or a 170. It'll run a little cooler. To try to keep this cooler on there. Hopefully it's not in the way of anything, because it's the 07 F-150 has its filter, I guess, in the same spot but at an angle. So hopefully I can still use this. I have the PBH accessory bracket, which I still need to buy the damn timing cover. I just remembered that. Why? Because if you look closely, you'll see this right here. Well, that line on the GT has this extra fin, same one, right here. So it has this one and this one right here. So it's a whole fin that comes in, 2 fins. So the PBH bracket, it cuts this out, shaves this down, shaves this down, shaves this down, and I think it uses this one, maybe this one, and this one, and this one, maybe. So when I took this idler pulley off, it was a 4-rib, and I was freaking out because I was like, man, I gotta find a 6 rib, because I don't know if you guys know, but the Mustang GT has 2 6-rib belts, serpentine belts. So the F-150 has 6 in the front and 4 in the back for this idler pulley. So you're gonna have to swap that. So the crank pulley will have 6 and 6, and then I thought this one's gonna have 6, but it turns out after looking at the PBH pictures that the alternator pulley has 6 ribs, and it takes this spot right here. That's why they shave all this down. So originally the alternator goes here, but I'll have that here. My existing AC compressor will continue to stay there, so I don't even have to disconnect hoses or let out the the Freon out of the system. So I just unbolt it, lay it down, pull the 4.6 out of it, the 2 valve, and then I have to relocate. I don't know if this will clear, but my power steering pump will get fitted to this, and the PBH accessory brackets come with 2 new tensioners and both belts, so that's good. Manifold wise, I think I'm gonna go with the Team Beefcake 18 ported manifold with lockouts, just because it's worth the money versus a GT350 intake. And I think that's all I'm gonna have to do to this. And once that's done, oh, and I bought the oil pump as well, because from the F-150, it's narrower. I don't know if that explains anything, but basically the oil pump, the billet oil pump gears will not fit in there. It'll have like a bulge if you put them in there because it's narrower. So I bought the one for a GT, a Mustang, and then the TSS oil pump gears and sprocket, but they called me back saying that they're back order and they haven't received an order that they were waiting for about a month ago, so they have no time to tell when they'll be here. So they're like, the next best thing would be MMR. So I went with MMR. Well, I had to go with MMR oil pump gears and sprocket. Cams are getting swapped out. Phasers have to get swapped out with Mustang GT cams, because F-150 phasers and GT phasers are very different timing marks wise. And then after all that is done, this will be a 10.5 compression ratio Mustang GT engine, basically. So control pack will just have to get revised for 10.5 compression ratio, which in turn helps me out for later on when I go boost, maybe. I don't know. Supercharger, Whipple, Roush, VMP, twin turbos, I don't know. Still up in the air.